So Kanye West is back at it again to expose the Kardashians, and this time he is claiming that they like to control their men.
This truth is gonna be heard. They can't control me. You get what I'm saying?
He is sick and tired of the BS, and he just called out the Kardashians and slammed them for using men to boost their street cred. But is Kanye on to something, or is he just capping? And why is he just now speaking after all this time? So it looks like this Kanye beef with the Kardashians is nowhere close to being over, because he just can't bring himself to stop dragging them and exposing their messy secrets. Thanks to Kanye, we now know some of the wildest things that show the Kardashians are not as perfect as everyone wants to think they are. Well, Kanye just proved that he has all the brews of tea for the Kardashians, because he just exposed the Kardashians for using men for their personal interests. Now, there has always been speculations that the sisters use men for a come up and to climb the social ladder, but now that Kanye has pretty much confirmed it, well, things are about to get hella messy. Now, I think we all can agree that the Kar Jenner sisters have had interesting relationships in the past couple of months, but it looks like all the relationships have been for PR so far. Well, all apart from Kourtney, because we know how obsessed she is with her husband Travis Barker, and we're loving that for them. But unfortunately, we can't say the same for her sisters, because their love lives are not going as smooth, and it looks like they have been using men to try to prop themselves up. For example, we need to talk about the mess between Kylie and her baby daddy Travis Scott, because that is one relationship that people have been side-eyeing for years. Many people never really believed that they were much of a love match, because they just didn't have any chemistry, like, whatsoever.
How many tattoos do I have?
I don't count your tattoos, but...
What are my parents' birth names? What's like one of the nicknames I call you? I don't really call you nicknames.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly sound like the two people were in love. I mean, just take a look at how impressed Kylie was when he answered the most basic question ever.
What color are my eyes?
Green, sometimes yellow.
I love you.
But that's like, because it's a big deal.
Listen, talk about the bare minimum. But anyways, Kylie and Travis Scott have broken up multiple times, but they called things off for good in January this year, and people found it weird how Kylie was so quick to delete pictures of them together from her Instagram, and even pictures of them with their two kids in it. But there has been talk about how she only used Travis because she wanted to have mixed babies, and now that she has the babies, she's completely done with him. But the interesting thing about this is that back in 2021, Kylie and Travis Scott had broken up, and they got back together not long before Kylie got pregnant with Irie. There is this belief among fans that the Kardashians want their kids to be mixed and with the same man, and that's how Khloe had a second baby with Tristan Thompson after he cheated on her millions and millions of times with half of the women in LA. She wanted her mixed babies, and she wanted them with the same man, so she was willing to overlook a little cheating here and everywhere. But anyways, back to Kylie and Travis. It's obvious that he has been completely banned from the Kardashian family because nobody talks about him anymore. They still talk about Tristan, who cheated on Khloe, and they even attended his games, but nothing about Travis because, well, Travis has served his use. And the crazy part about all this is that Kanye actually tried to warn Travis. Last year, he posted this picture on Instagram and captioned it, "Calling my fellow donors, we in this together." But after the relationship ended, Kylie needed some publicity, so the Kardashian machine put out rumors of her being with Timothy Chalamet. According to an insider, things are very new, so it's hard to tell, but so far she likes what she sees. He's very charming, and he makes her laugh, and he's easy to talk to. He's not like any of the other guys she's dated before, and although he may not seem like her type, they have a really good chemistry. But nobody really bought that story because it was so obvious that they were using Timothy to boost Kylie's social rep, and the fake relationship died out about after only a few days. Then there's Kendall's weird relationship with Bad Bunny. That's also believed to be PR. I mean, they've been spotted out and about a lot since they started dating, which is completely unlike Kendall.
Yeah.
It seems like you have consciously decided to keep your relationship out of the public eye.
Yeah. It's always just, I feel like it's always worked better for me that way. From like a really young age that I didn't really want to like
Yeah.
I think it makes my life a lot easier and our relationship a lot better.
So it's just weird that she would now be all public with Bad Bunny only after a couple of weeks. Fans have been speculating that this is another PR relationship to draw attention to Kendall, since the 3rd season of their show is dropping soon and they need all the attention that they can get. But according to Kanye, the biggest Kardashian user is none other than his ex-wife Kim Kardashian. According to Kanye, every one of Kim's relationships has been strategically planned out from the very start because she has always been obsessed with being famous.
Get a tape of this because I hope you do so you can see me when I'm famous and older and remember me. I'm this beautiful little girl.
Well, she certainly got her fame, but Kanye is convinced that she has had to use men a lot. For example, when she divorced her first husband, she claimed that he had been violent to her, but he has since denied putting hands on her, claiming that Kim made him pay for her surgeries, including a boob job and liposuction, and then she cheated on him. In an interview, he pretty much said the same thing Kanye has been saying. He revealed, "Kim is obsessed with fame. She can't write or sing or dance, so she does harmful things in order to validate herself in the media. That's a fame whore to me. It's just not cool at all." And speaking of Kanye, I think we can all agree that no other man has been used by the Kardashians like him, and it explains why he is so bitter towards the family and always dragging them on social media. He opened a lot of doors for the family, but it looks like he was just used by them. Remember how I said the Kardashians are obsessed with mixed babies? Well, this apparently played a role in why Kim went for Kanye, because she has been talking about mixed babies before she even had North. In 2012, she made this weird tweet saying, "Mom, want any coffee? Me. Yes, please. Mom, how do you take it? Me. Half coffee, half milk. Just make it the color of what my kid would be." Oh, and there was the time she was shopping for a stroller with Scott Disick and she wanted it to match North's skin tone, even though the baby hadn't been born yet. But when Scott pointed out that the baby might be very dark, Kim looked kinda offended.
I've got to see what skin tone my child is before I can...
Your kid's gonna be black.
It'll be a variation of a skin tone.
No.
So I'm just trying to see what colors will look good.
Yeah, weird. But Kanye is pissed that he let himself get sucked into the Kardashian world in the first place. While he wouldn't change anything because he loves his 4 kids with Kim, he just hates that he was used so badly by the family and they dumped him the moment they felt like they didn't need him anymore. An insider revealed that Kanye believes that men in Hollywood can finally see the Kardashians for what they really are, and that is why no man wants to date them if it's not for PR. He pointed out that Kim has been single since the divorce, apart from that weird PR relationship with Pete Davidson. Khloe is single as F and keeps getting played by Tristan, and both Kylie and Kendall have also been pushed into PR because nobody wants to be used anymore. Someone commented, "The Kardashians used Kanye and ruined him in the process, and once he was too far gone, they tried to send him away to a mental home. They're such a sick family." Another person said, "Travis Scott used to be a great human. Once again shows what happens to good people when they get involved with the Kardashians and the Jenner." And this other person tweeted, "All I'm saying is it's funny that the Kardashians use black men to get where they are only to switch up after having black children. This is a whole mess." But I want to know what y'all think about Kanye dragging the Kardashians again like this. Do you think he's right about the Kardashians using men, or is he full of BS? Drop your thoughts and comments below and then check out this next video.